Hi, friends. Welcome to the Christian Educators Hub. I'm Bob Dyer, Director of Biblical Worldview at Trinity Christian Academy in Addison, Texas. I want to start with a word, and that for some people, it feels a little intimidating, archaic, arcane, and that word is catechesis. Now, for some of you, it may feel overly formal, maybe even tied to traditions that maybe you're just unsure about. But here's the truth. Catechesis is not something to fear. In fact, it may be one of the most needed tools for Christian educators today. So let's make this simple. Catechesis it just means this. It means teaching the truths of the Christian faith in a clear, structured, and repeatable way. I mean, that's it. At its core, catechesis is about helping people, especially students, know what they believe, understand why they believe it, and learn how to live it. The word itself comes from a Greek word that means to instruct or to teach. You actually see this idea in Scripture. In the Gospel of Luke, Luke writes that his gospel was given so that there would be certainty about what had been taught. And then we look at Paul, he tells Timothy, follow the pattern of sound words. That's catechesis, a pattern, a structure, a passing down of truth. Now, let me confront or face the hesitation. Some hear catechesis and think, isn't that rigid? Doesn't that lead to empty repetition? Won't that make faith feel mechanical instead of personal? And those are fair concerns, but here's the reality. Bad catechesis is mechanical. Good catechesis is formational. It doesn't replace a living faith, it strengthens it. It doesn't suppress understanding, it deepens it. And it doesn't create cold orthodoxy. It fuels confident, grounded belief. Let's be honest about where we are today. Our students are being catechized every single day, not by the church, not by scripture, but by culture. I mean, think about it, through social media, through entertainment, through constant messaging about identity, truth, and purpose. And here's the problem. If we're not intentionally forming them, something else definitely is. I mean, there is no neutral ground. Now, Christian education was never meant to be just information transfer. It is formation, the heart, the mind, life. And catechesis gives us a framework to do that faithfully. It helps students answer real questions. Who is God? What is truth? Who am I? What does it mean to follow Christ? And not with vague feelings, but with clear biblical conviction. And here's the good news. Catechesis doesn't require a complete overhaul of everything you're doing. It can be simple. Repeated truths, clear definitions, scripture-rich answers, consistent reinforcement. It's helping students move from I've heard that before to I understand it, I believe it, and I can explain it. And so if you're a Christian educator, This matters more than ever because you're not just teaching subjects, you are shaping souls. You're not just preparing students for tests, you're preparing them for life and eternity. And one of the greatest gifts you can give them is not just inspiration, but clarity. So don't fear catechesis. Embrace it. Use it. Lean into it. Because in a world that is full of confusion, our students don't need less structure. They need more truth, clearly taught and faithfully repeated. Don't fear catechesis. Your students are being formed. Make sure it's by the truth.